Yo, 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 boom, 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 shaka, boom, boom. Good morning. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. I was. I was. It's been so long. It's been so long that I haven't made a movie talk. And to tell you the truth, right now I can start and say whatever the F I want and pick whatever movie I want. I don't have something prepared, but I know something when I see it, and it sits with me inside my subconscious, and my conscious brings it up. Um, and this time it is so. First of all, I want to say that I'm very inspired, and at the same time, congratulations to the one and only Christian Bale, uh, because I have seen him living a very, very, very beautiful life, and he also has invested in creating a kind of I don't know what you call it in in America, but he created with his own money a village for orphan kids to stay there with houses and all that. He invested, I think, I don't know how much, how many millions, but I think it is more than 10 million, more than 15 million, something like that. And so big up for you, Christian Bale. Respect, besides being a great actor. And my favorite role of Christian Bale is the one he plays where they are two boxers, and he plays the junkie boxer who used to be a champion or something like that. I don't remember. The movie, I watched it like years ago, but I see reels on IG with this movie, and there is a particular scene that it engraved in me, right? And this is the moment where he is like his hair is slicked back. Hours, hours, right? So, he the character that he plays is a real character, a real boxer who I think beat Sugar Ray Robinson or something like that, or like he didn't like got knocked down. So he went like 10 rounds, and he asks like his brother about him being like his inspiration, right? And his brother, he's like, "Yes, you are my inspiration. You went down like with the best of all time." And he says something beautiful, man. And he says, I was," and he leaves. And that for me is like, well, the character, first of all, he realized that he wasn't anymore the inspiration for his brother, right? His brother, also a young boxer, but him with his addiction, because he was a junkie, right? Him with his addiction, he kind of becomes like his trainer and all that. But him with his addiction kind of ruined his life, and without him wanting, he's ruining his brother's career and all that, as far as I can remember. But it is difficult, man, because sometimes there is a version of you, right, who might be like I don't know, like what was like your your weapon of choice to destroy yourself, but uh, maybe it was like some of you might be like alcoholics, drug addicts, corn addicts, fast food addicts, uh, pill addicts, whatever, right? And that version of you that it is an addict, had, even though sometimes, I don't want to glorify the addiction. It is like, it is it is so bad, right? And it is also so difficult to get out of it, right? um but like, there were moments where you created memories, and you were like, oh yeah, and oh, when I was like this, at least it wasn't like so difficult when I was in my addiction, even though it was way worse. But you but you but you weren't even realizing it, how worse it was. Because sometimes when you are sober, like, and you are fighting, like, it is very difficult. And maybe, like, sometimes you sit, right, and you are fighting after, like, your mind and your brain is like effed up, and for a moment of silence you are like, oh man, at least at that time I had, like, my addiction to numb, like, the fighting that I had, like, to go through, like, the fire that I had to go through, right, in order to break through. And not everybody wants to break through, right? And you might, like, be like, oh, in a slight, of nostalgia, because you want to avoid, the battle that inevitably, once you go through that and you suffer and all that, it will change you, it will change your life forever, right? It will change you as a person forever. And we might be like, oh yeah, but at that time, man, when something will come up, right, I would have this addiction, and then, oh, I would, like, escape and all that, at least, like, for a little bit. But then, because you fought, and you, even though it is difficult, especially in the beginning, you start liking that sober life, you know what I mean, more than you used to like the addiction life. And you start realizing that there is no nostalgia whatsoever, right? There is not even, like, a drop of nostalgia that it is like, oh yeah, but at that time, or like when I was high and I met that person and we had, like, that night or whatever. Like, even that doesn't like even flinch you. You know what I mean? You wanna escape. You wanna run so fast and move on with your life and live a beautiful life. You know, and you realize that those years were actually the only thing that they were. It was wasted years and nothing more. And some people might cope and be like, oh, but you learned the lessons. Oh, but there weren't any lessons to be learned. The only thing that you were doing was postponing the real fight, the real battle, the real fight for the breakthrough, you know. And the character of Christian Bale, like the junkie boxer, he got an Oscar, by the way, because, like, he deserved it. Was He played it, like, so good. Um, he said, I was," and he knew that his brother can't have him anymore as, like, like the inspiration, or like the wow, the guy. And it is the same, like, your whole life, and all the people from your old life, from your addiction type of life, they're starting to realize, yeah, man, like this guy, he isn't like us anymore. You know what I mean? Like he's moving forward with his life, and we are accepting it, right? And the younger boxer, like the brother, when the Christian Bale, like he says, I was like, he looks at him and he realizes that it's time for him also, like to move to move forward, like to get away, like from his junkie brother's addiction, junkie brother's persona, right? So with the viewer, it is like it's time, like to get over like your old addiction life, and like to run as fast as you can uh, to your sober life and move on and heal and live your life, whatever years they are left for you. So, without any further ado, peace.